Alright, so real quick update. That magazine issue that I was having with the 12 round magazine not feeding properly and not locking back on empty. As you can see, it's locking back now, and what I basically did was I just switched out the magazine spring. So I took the spring, this is the original magazine spring in the 12 round, and I don't know if you can see that, but it is a little wider on this end than on this end in the spacing, and that just makes it not as loose. I think if they just kept the same length between the coils here, it would have been fine, but because it's wide at the end, I think it's just not. When those last rounds feed and the spring is at full extension, I don't think it has enough to push this part of the magazine up to where it stops the slide. So I put the spring from the 15 round magazine in the 12 round magazine, and now it feeds fine and it locks back on empty. So problem solved. I mean, I'm gonna need to get a new 15 round spring from Canik, which is actually already in the mail for another reason. But yeah, so, and I mean, if you don't know how to disassemble a magazine, all you do is you take a magazine, right? You see that little button right there? You're gonna get something like Allen key here. I used a size 4, and you just push down on the button till it goes in, and then you just slide this off this way, and then the spring is going to shoot out, and your follower is attached to it. You see how that's a wide loop, and if you flip it around, you got this narrow little thing right here. The wide end, you're going to want to put basically what the base plate slides onto. There's these little tabs, if you can see right here. Basically what you want to do is you want to get the spring to go under these tabs, and once they're under the tabs, there you go. The spring is kind of like at an angle, right? If you were going to place it flat, it's at an angle, and you see how the magazine is shaped at an angle. So you basically want to line that up like that. You want the rounded part here to be in the front, facing the front of the magazine, and the squared off part to be in the back. You're going to take your magazine follower here, and if you can see, there's a little hole in there, right? That's where this little hooked piece is going to go into. Now you want to make sure that the front of the follower is facing the front, and you're just going to put the spring in, and you're going to make sure that that little piece finds its way into that hole, and it will wobble a little bit, but the spring tension will keep it to where on your magazine it's not, it's in line. It's fine. And yeah, that's pretty much it.